Ace from Love Island USA finally popped back up on TikTok Live. And trust me, it was not your average check-in. Fans expected a quick hello, maybe a thank you, but what they got instead was a mix of big announcements, surprising honesty, and yes, some very entertaining teases about what's coming next. He opened up about where he's been, how he's been slowly finding himself again, and why October is about to be a huge month for both him and Shelly. If you thought their villa story was finished, this live stream proved the chapter is far from over. And here's the kicker. Ace revealed plans that had the chat buzzing. From daily content drops to couples costumes that could take over Halloween. You could literally feel fans leaning in closer, waiting to catch every word. But what stood out most wasn't just the excitement, it was the tone. There was a realness in the way Ace spoke, not as a reality star chasing clout, but as someone genuinely trying to reconnect with his spark and his audience. That mix of vulnerability and hype is rare, and it's what made this live stream different. Stay with me, because the part you're about to see inside the live stream is where everything unfolds. The thanks, the plans, the playful banter, and the moment Ace lets fans in on what's really coming next. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ace didn't just log on to say thank you and disappear. He came with a purpose. In this live, he dropped hints about major things he and Shelly are cooking up. And let's say October is shaping up to be unforgettable. Think about it. Every single day in October, Ace says he'll be showing up with new content. Not just casual posts, we're talking full-on costumes, characters, and even some couples' looks that have fans already debating what they want to see first. Will it be superhero duos, iconic TV couples, maybe even a cheeky throwback to Love Island moments? The possibilities are endless, and Ace seemed just as hyped as the chat was. But the costumes were only part of the story. What struck fans even harder was the way he opened up about himself. He admitted that social media hasn't always been easy for him, that he felt lost for a while, disconnected from the energy that made people love him in the first place. And yet, here he was, smiling, grateful, slowly rebuilding that spark live in front of thousands. That's why this moment hit differently. It wasn't just a reality TV star plugging new content, it was a man reminding people he's still here, still growing, still willing to share his journey. And right after this setup, we dive straight into the live itself, the raw, unedited Ace, thanking supporters, teasing plans, and letting the chat in on his October takeover.
Shout out King, man. Thank you, Charger. Yo, Charger, I appreciate you.
Here comes the money.
Here we go, money.
Thank you, Charger. Listen, chat. A few things I want to say. We're gonna do a couple announcements, and we're gonna handle some things or two, and then we're gonna get up off here. But one thing I want to say is thank you for everybody who supports me. Thank you for all the people who see the real. Thank you for all the people who send messages to check up on me and a whole bunch of stuff. Look, we moving forward with the future. We move with bigger opportunities, new things in the works that I can't wait to share with y'all. I'm gonna start getting more active on here. For me, social media wasn't always a big thing coming outside into the real world again. It was about finding that joy and finding that spark back within me. And, I had felt lost for a little bit, but I'm slowly finding myself every day. In moments like this, I find myself back into who I was. And I really do appreciate, all the words of encouragement, all the words of positivity and people reaching out to me. And again, I love y'all forever for that. I can't wait to get back active on here. One thing that we are about to do, month of October, again, we got a lot of stuff in the works, but one thing I'm really excited to do is I am going to be dressing up as a different character every single day for the month of October, and we are going to go crazy with this year's costume for Halloween. So I'm really excited to do that because I got some memes, got some couple costumes. Are you going to be posting them on TikTok? Yes, I am going to be posting them on TikTok. I'm going to be posting on TikTok every single day in the month of October. I know a lot of y'all been asking me to get more active. Again, it's just been about finding my peace first before I get into this social media shit again. I can't wait. Don't lie to us, I'm not. I literally bought like 5 costumes today, so trust me. I'm dead ass with this shit. I'm really, really excited to do it. And we're gonna be giving y'all some more content, some more. Again, it's a lot of shit in the works. Can't wait to share this with y'all. Hold on one second, my brother is hitting me.
Yeah.
Man! What up?
What's up, son? What you doing?
Man, just doing announcements real quick. Might battle 3 times and get up off here. I gotta get a haircut. I got places to be, people to see, and goals to meet.
My fault, big dog.
What up, brother? You better know what's up.
You wanna run?
We're gonna run a quick little friendly fade. You know what I mean? Too friendly, I will say that. Chat, I ain't done this in a minute, chat. I ain't done this since my birthday. Alright, chat, listen up. We're gonna battle 3 times tonight, and I'm gonna get up off here, alright? I'm battle Mel, I'll battle another person, and I'll battle a mystery person. I don't know, we'll see, and do our things, alright? And then I'm about to go back into hiding from lives again, and we'll see the next time I pop out. But depending on how well y'all do, I'll see if I can try and squeeze in another live this week. If not, then again, I got a lot of shit going on. But everybody go crazy right now. Share the live, tap the screen. What song you want? Y'all still play quiet game and stuff like that right here? Oh, cry, yeah. Yo! Thank y'all so much for the live. I need BTA right now. Him and this.
Now, that's the raw Ace. Playful, thankful, bouncing between gratitude and excitement, teasing the audience with costume plans, and even taking a moment to talk about his own journey back into social media. What really jumps out here is how human this felt. Instead of putting on a polished front, Ace gave fans a peek behind the curtain. He admitted he's been struggling to find his spark, but you can tell he's slowly putting the pieces back together. That kind of honesty is rare in reality TV alumni. Most keep it glossy. Ace, he's letting people see the cracks, and fans respect that. Then comes the fun part, the costumes. Daily drops, a couple of themes, full-on Halloween energy for the entire month of October. You could feel the chat light up the second he confirmed it. And let's be real, Shelly and Ace pulling off matching costumes is exactly the kind of content that spreads like wildfire across TikTok and Instagram. But buried in the hype was something deeper. When Ace kept saying, "I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait," it wasn't just about costumes. It felt like someone genuinely excited to reconnect with the part of himself he thought he lost. That's what makes this live so much more than entertainment. It's a reminder that for people like Ace, social media isn't just content, it's part of their healing. And that's why this moment has fans talking, not just about what outfits are coming in October, but about how real and raw Ace was willing to get in the middle of all the hype. Right after laying out his plans, Ace shifted gears into pure entertainment. The chat barely had time to process the October reveal before he started talking about jumping into battles. And if you've seen Ace live before, you know this is his sweet spot. Fast-paced, unpredictable, and just a little chaotic in the best way. He casually announced he'd battle 3 times that night. First with a friend, then another challenger, and finally a mystery person. The way he said it, you could tell he wasn't just filling time. This was him warming back up, reminding everyone why his life was always so magnetic. What made it even better was how relaxed he seemed while saying it, cracking jokes with his brother, laughing with the chat, even throwing out lines like, "I got places to be, people to see, and goals to meet." That's classic Ace energy, confident but not cocky, lighthearted but focused. It was like watching someone slip back into their natural groove. Fans in the chat were eating it up. Between the shoutouts, the playful trash talk, and the constant flow of share the live and tap the screen, you could feel the hype building again. For someone who said he'd been hesitant about social media, Ace looked completely in his element here. But underneath all the fun was a smart move. By mixing gratitude with entertainment, Ace kept viewers locked in. He gave them vulnerability, then flipped the vibe into high-energy chaos. The perfect combo to keep people glued to their screens. When you step back and look at this live, it's about way more than just October costumes or TikTok battles. What Ace really gave us was a blueprint of someone rebuilding their presence piece by piece. For months, fans have wondered if he'd fade out after Love Island, another reality star who burns bright for a season and then disappears. But what this live showed is that Ace isn't going anywhere. He's not rushing into the spotlight recklessly. He's pacing himself, finding his balance, and reconnecting with the people who matter most, his supporters. There's a vulnerability in the way he admitted to feeling lost that you don't usually get from reality TV alumni. Most play the game of perfection, flawless photos, curated captions, and brand deals. Ace broke that wall down. He said, "I was struggling, but I'm finding myself again." And that line alone will resonate with fans far beyond October. The costumes, the daily TikToks, the playful battles, they're not just content, they're proof that Ace has decided to re-engage, to show up consistently, and to have fun doing it. And when someone brings that kind of energy, audiences respond. If he follows through on everything he promised, October could be a turning point. Not just for him as a creator, but for the way fans view him. Not as a former Love Island contestant, but as someone carving out a real digital identity. It's messy, it's chaotic, it's personal, but that's exactly why it works. So there you have it. From gratitude to costumes to live battles, Ace gave us a night that felt like both a comeback and a fresh start. It wasn't polished, it wasn't staged, and that's exactly what made it so powerful. October is shaping up to be Ace's playground. Daily costumes, couples collabs with Shelly, and spontaneous lives that could drop at any moment. If this stream was just a warm-up, imagine what the full month will look like. And here's the thing, this wasn't just entertainment, it was a statement. Ace is showing fans that he's not only back, but he's ready to redefine what post-Love Island success can look like. He's not chasing clout, he's building connection. He's not hiding the struggles, he's turning them into fuel. So the question is, are you going to be here for it? Because if you've ever wanted to follow Ace in real time, October is the month to lock in. Make sure you hit subscribe, drop a like if you felt the energy from this live, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single costume reveal or battle. Trust me, you'll want to see what's coming next. Ace is back, and this time, he's not holding back.